Welcome back, ODH TV. We just watched the final episode of Power Book 2 Ghost. I'm going to give you my first impressions of this. I'm going to come back with a full recap later, but this is a bit of a disappointment. A lot of it went down the same way I said it was going to go down in my previous two videos, but one of the main problems I have was there was no closure with Tate. Now we have Effie, the super detective and super computer hacker who solved Kamal Tate's murder on one NYPD website page. Although it was funny to watch Brayden walk around Carter's house seeing exactly how unhinged he was.
Yo, you think he wears her clothes on the weekends and like some psycho shit?
And they're still giving us all this talk about Carter's deceased wife Denise and never told us who she was. We have no closure on that. Then we have Nico, who catches Detective Carter messing with the Kamal Tate evidence, while Drew is at the precinct in Detective Carter's office erasing his laptop with Effie's super hacker thumb drive. So after they get all the leverage they need on Carter, the Scooby-Doo kids, they make up a plan to go find out where Noma is by tricking Anya to tell them. So when Tariq lets Anya out of the car, Diana rolls up and shoots her, so she's done. Then we have this scene. I thought this was dumb. Lazy writing. They stole this scene right out of Training Day, and they give Detective Carter his Alonzo Training Day moment. Only thing he didn't say was the King Kong thing. All that to be arrested by Nico. No closure, no Tate. That was weak. And in this scene we have Chinadu, and he looks like a Chinadu. But we have Chinadu who's telling Noma that he's not sticking around and neither are the men, so she's on her own pretty much. So she knows she's being set up by the Tejadas at the airstrip. So what does she do? She calls the cops. So Drew and Diana get handcuffed. Kane comes out and rocks Noma's knot. Then Kane gets into a shootout with all the police and gets away. Of course, like I said in the last video, probably going to be leading to his next spinoff because there's no way he can stay in New York, of course. I think that might have been the only thing they did right, letting Kane take that shot and get rid of Noma. Then Davis makes a deal with these two, gives them a case to close so he can get his law license back. That's the one thing I was wrong about. I didn't think he was going to get his law license back. I thought he was going to catch another charge. Kane is recovering from the police shootout, and Effie gives Kane a bag of money to skip town, most likely to Atlanta. Drew tells Diana he's going to Paris to go draw stick figures. Diana's standing around the table where Monet used to sit, and I guess she's going to be the new Monet. That's going to be another spinoff, most likely. I'm going to skip over the Tasha scene. Same thing said over and over again. I can't protect you while I'm still in the game, blah, blah, blah. Then we have this final scene where Tariq is just telling Effie and Brayden that y'all are pretty much employees. I don't really care much about y'all, but, you know, y'all could work for me, and any moves you make wrong, you're out. Pretty much tells Brayden he's a clown for getting high and, you work for me now. That's it. You're a clown. Then Tariq gets with Chinadu. Look at his lip. He gets with Chinadu to be the supplier. Chinadu doesn't even know this dude, but agrees anyway, so Tariq's going to be running the city. And then we have this final scene where Tariq is talking to somebody on the phone, most likely Tommy, who's asking him to come to Chicago to help him out with what he's doing over there in Power Book 4. Which is strange because we know Tommy's at war right now. And when Tariq was at war, Tommy didn't want to help him, but now he's going to go and help Tommy. What are they doing? I mean, who's writing this stuff now? That's my first impressions for this episode that I just got finished watching. And I mean, I really am disappointed. They left everything up. I really wanted to know who Denise was. And they really needed Tate to show up and take out Carter. It was a big build-up. I feel like I got like blue balls or something. You know what I mean? It's like you built it up and then you just took it away. Like, come on, man. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be back in the next one.